What's up, bitches? So, I have really been focusing on positive and not getting involved with shit that doesn't have nothing to do with me or that I can't change. And it's been really hard. So, there are a few things, and I've got a disclaimer. If you're hypersensitive or a pussy, just turn it off now, because you're gonna get your feelings hurt, and you're gonna want to hurt somebody, probably me. But if you were one of those kids that played on the t-ball and everybody got a trophy, even if you lost, probably turn it off now. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. Not for you. This video's not for you. Turn it off. So, I'm going to try to not be passionate because I think it's my delivery. I get passionate and people think I'm some kind of, radical. I'm not. I'm not a radical. I have strong feelings because I think there's a lot of stupid shit in the world and a simple solution for it. Take the warning labels off of everything. I believe in an eye for an eye. I'm old school. I don't believe in divorce. I believe that you get caught stealing, you should have your fucking hands cut off. Pedophiles should have their dick shoved up their ass. I don't know. That's just me. They should not have the ability to do it anymore, instead of protecting them and hiding them and giving them ooh. So, top of the news today. It was actually on my birthday the day before. Yesterday. Well, it was yesterday, I guess, whatever. Top of the news, and this is a big one, and if I didn't have such strong feelings, I mean, I'm not affiliated with any religious organization, and this is precisely why. So I've been following this, but I didn't touch it because it's a monster. And anyway, there's a few things that I'm sure, because I'm not monetized, that, they'll try to shut me down because I'm going to touch on some really sensitive stuff. But I don't care. Shut me down. I'll make another one. I'll do a live feed. I don't care. Because I'm not kidding. Somebody needs to... The only thing for evil to prevail is for good men to do nothing. And while I still have the right to say something, I will. Shut me up. Just saying. So, top of the news on the world news tonight. I think I'm not going to cite nothing, so don't quote me. Do your own homework. Find out for yourself. I don't care. Don't believe me? Believe me, I don't care. See, these are things I've kind of known, but I haven't said anything about because I wanted to wait. See? Kind of like Pizzagate. Let it sort itself out. There was a thing came out about Pennsylvania and the priest, just in the state of Pennsylvania. I won't give you the numbers because I don't remember them exactly, but it was fucking stupid. Something outrageous, outrageous number for one state. But I did get the numbers. This is before, I'm sure that the Me Too thing or whatever, however that goes with the priest thing. Ooh, me 3, me 4. I don't know how. But, interesting to say. I'm sure this is before all that. Since the 50s, supposedly, since 1950, and this isn't the victims, these are the ones that filed cases. The ones that survived. The ones that were not too afraid to say something. The ones that weren't, yeah, don't even get me started. 6,846 priests. And 19,001 victims. That's almost 3 victims per priest. And that's just the ones that have cases, filed charges. And it's been since the 50s. And here's the other thing. They're having the Pope is having a summit, a sex abuse summit, tomorrow. Funny thing about it, though, is none of the victims were invited. Who the fuck are you going to talk to about it, then? Who are you going to talk to? Somebody that doesn't know anything about it? Somebody that doesn't have a fucking... Listen. You people have shut them up long enough. And no, I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have anything to gain from this. Only to lose, I'm sure. But I've been a victim of sexual abuse. I had more sex abuse by the time I was in kindergarten than Kavanaugh's supposed victim. Let me tell you. These people need to be held accountable. If you're accusing somebody of something they didn't do, you should be held to those charges that you're accusing of. I'm sorry, but it's way easier for an honest innocent person, poor innocent person, to be convicted wrongly on a false charge than it is for a rich scumbag to get away with murder, even if you saw him do it. So here's the thing. Yeah, it's broken. It's all broken. The problem, it goes all the way through. All the way through up to the judges, everywhere. To the fucking Pope, to the Queen, I don't care. Yeah, right to you, Miss Ma'am. That's right. Goes right up the ranks. So here's the deal. That whole priest thing, I made a video not too long ago, and I challenged everybody to listen to the testimony of the nun who was a lifer in the Catholic Church and escaped barely. And you know what? Let me tell you. I double dog dare you to listen to the whole thing and try to do it without, just keep an open mind. I'll tell you what, as a repeat victim of sexual assault, I can tell you, when you see things for the way they are, the rest of it just falls to the wayside, and somebody could be lying to you all the way through the end, and you can see things for the way they are and how it happens and what is going on. And let me tell you, this is so dead on. I knew in my soul, in my core, and I still know. And there's people that need to be rescued. Let me just put it this way. So, something came out recently, and this is another thing. Anything that's been marginalized or minimalized or deemed insane or crazy or stupid or whatever, that's a great way to dismiss people or dismiss the truth, dismiss the facts, is to by pointing the finger at someone else and saying, oh, look what they're doing over there. Well, yeah, you and your cronies can go hide and, bury the evidence or however it goes. I don't care. I don't want to know. I really don't. I'm just going to point out some shit because I'm a critical thinker. I dropped out of high school, so I'm not a high school graduate, but you know what? I went back to school. And I realized that it wasn't because I was stupid. It's because I wasn't challenged. I stopped. Once I'm stopped on I'm not going any further. I didn't go any further because I wasn't challenged, or the trauma that I had somewhere down the line shut me down, and I didn't want to ask any more questions, and I stopped right there because I'm not going any further. Once I know that I'm being bullshitted or something's not right, then I'm not going to listen. I'm done learning from this source. So that's how I am. Once I learn that you're a liar, everything you say is shit. I don't take anything seriously because you're a liar, right? So that's, another reason I don't invite thieves to go shopping with me. So that's just me, If you want an honest opinion, ask an honest person. I'm honest, I'll tell you. Even if you don't like it, I'll tell you. If it's my truth, I don't care what you think about it. So, I never heard of this before. It's interesting. There was a thing on my newsfeed today, and it blew my mind. I could not believe that it legitimized all of this for me, and that was that there was a company selling young people plasma to old people for their old people sicknesses like Alzheimer's and dementia and $8,000 a pint. I thought, wow. What young people are donating that plasma? Because don't you have to be 18 or something to donate? I'm thinking to myself, $8,000 a pint. So it's something that only the elite people that can afford that, for what? So they don't get wrinkles or don't shake so much, or and they say it's plasma. So here's the thing. Adrenochrome. There are people getting high on the adrenaline that comes out when you scare the shit out of a young person, babies, typically whoever they can terrorize before they kill them, and they get the blood, the terrorized blood, the adrenalized blood, and they get high on it. And it's evil. And I got my helmet on, I got my belt, I got my sword, and I got my shield, and I stand firmly with the full armor of God. Since this release, apparently, they stopped selling it. Imagine that. Let me tell you what I saw. When I saw that, it connected them to the pedophiles, to the Pope, to the church, and anybody that is doing adrenochrome. I'm sorry, but you know what? So that's just me. I'm going to name some things off that I found very interesting, how they all just kind of fall together. So while all these other people are false accusation about who the hell are you anyway? Why do I care? Anyway, this is what's going down. They're trying to distract you from. That's the kind of shit right there. So they're going to have a sex abuse summit tomorrow at the Vatican or whatever. The Pope's going to have a little meeting because people are demanding accountability. Here's the thing. None of the victims are invited. They can't come in. Did I say that already? Who the fuck are you talking to about it then? Who the fuck are you going to talk to about it? Someone that is not related to, doesn't have a fucking, who are you going to talk to? The priest amongst yourself, make a plan, get your story straight. How are you going to do that? How much you can pay him? Listen, we need to hold these motherfuckers to a higher standard. Because if we don't, this is what you get. I'm sorry, but you know what? Don't you think that some people have been getting away with shit for way too long, and that's why everything's upside down and it can't be fixed because these people are still running shit? Like when Kevin Spacey did his little video on YouTube and gave his little toast to the Queen, calling Mommy, Mommy, come and help me start stirring the shit because if I go down, I'm taking all you down, right? Something like that? Is that what you're saying, Kev? Because you're a sick motherfucker? Mm-hmm. And everybody knew it and just let it happen? What, because you're too fucking cool? Whatever. We will all be judged. All of us. And I'm good with where I'm at. I hope you are, too. Yeah, well, I'm getting old, and I'm owning it gracefully. Thank you very much. Just had a birthday yesterday. So, and it goes right on with the gun control, too. I'm sure you have more before that. Yes, there's more. So that was, yes. And have you noticed? Everything's dying. All of us. Everything and everyone. We're all fucking dying on a very fast rate. I would say very fast rate. In Australia, there's 100-year-old catfish. You know how fucking hard it is to kill catfish? I killed the bathtub one time with a hammer trying to kill a catfish. Big catfish. Just up and died. A whole bunch of them just all over. They're just... Here's the thing. Since Fukushima happened, every day, every hour, 500,000 tons per hour into the ocean. Every day, every hour. And that's not going to change. Ever. It's not going to change. So how long do you think it'll take before it gets in every water source on the planet? Rivers, lakes, don't matter. It's everywhere. Why do you think we don't have any salmon? Oh, because the seals ate them all. That's right. You should shoot all the seals because they're starving to death. And because the fishermen don't like that they can't catch any fish. And the seals, the California seals are stealing the Oregon salmon, right? What the fuck ever. You go ahead and eat those fish, fishermen. I quit fishing. I quit eating fish. I quit watching sports. I quit being distracted by shit that does not fucking matter. And if I can't do anything about it, I'm not going to support any of the bullshit. I'm not going to support anybody. A lady came to my door and started asking me about who I'm going to vote for and this and that. I said, I don't know. Is your guy smearing the other guy? Is he talking shit or is he standing on his own merit? Because I'm not subscribing to anybody that starts out by talking shit about someone else. Yeah, but what about you? We all got our shit. We're all fucked up. None of us is not fucked up. I like people to show me they're fucked up right up front, like I do. Show me how fucked up you are. So I won't be shocked and offended and hurt when I see it. Tell me what I can expect from you and what you're going to do. And then as soon as you don't do it, I know you're a fucking liar and everything you say is shit. It's simple. It's simple. I never got any trophies in school. I never played t-ball, I don't think, too much. But, you know, I'm very competitive, and I like to win. And some of the things I'm the best at, I'm really good at it because I got my ass kicked at it. I got good by getting my ass kicked at it. I learned how to win because I didn't want to feel that loser thing anymore. But it's not from cheating or, throwing a fit and, everybody has to get a trophy. Listen, you got to earn it. You can be the first loser. Number 2. It's either you win or you lose. Fuck second place. You either win or you lose. There's no winners if you're a loser, too. You can't. So, there are losers in life. And if you don't think so, you're probably one of them. That's all. There's a lot of losers in this world, and most of them are disguised as upstanding citizens. Unfortunately, they're wearing robes, and they're wearing doctor's uniforms, and they're wearing badges and uniforms. And they're in positions of service, serving the people who pay them to do their fucking job. The things they promised that they would do for us. So, yeah, that's my passion. I got passion on that. Yeah, and on top of all that, it's going into the gun thing. They want to go back to the gun thing. And again, I'd like to refer you to one of my first videos that I made was about my Constitution. American, proud of it, whatever, Oregon, proud of it, and my Constitution. It's one of the first videos I made. Right before they shot Finnegan in the face. So, it's all geared, they want to take the guns because obviously there's going to be some shit coming out about what people are guilty of and what they've done to your children and what they're going to do. And people are going to want to shoot people probably, and they don't want you to have access to guns because when they come and try to do these unbelievably they're not going to want people to be armed to be able to defend themselves or their property or even their own lives. They want to be able to come in and do whatever the fuck they want and then not have you stand up against the tyranny or the injustice or the rape or the murder or the robbery, any of it. Because they just as soon, now they don't even have to come to your door to terrorize you and murder you. They can do it right through your fucking smart meter, as they know in Paradise, California. Because they didn't do a body count, because there were no bodies. Because there were no bodies to count. Because they can stay right at home in a little cubicle and fucking do all their attacks remotely. They don't have to do anything. They don't even have to look at you in the face or argue with you or nothing. They can simply decide that you're a threat because you don't agree with the mainstream flow, and that's it. You become targeted and you're terrorized for then on. Yeah, and I thought I was going crazy, but guess what? I knew I was a little nuts. I just bona fide not stupid, that's all. And it made me trust myself even better. Once I realized what was happening, I went, that's good. Good to know. Knowing's half the battle, believe that. And once you know, it gives you a little something to fight for. And with as well. Because I got nothing to hide. You ain't gonna tell me some shit about myself that I don't already know, that I didn't already tell the whole fucking world, so at least I'm not a liar or a Catholic priest. Not to say I haven't molested anybody, because I've molested a few people, but they didn't say no. In fact, I made that my profession because I wasn't going to be the victim anymore. Think about that. Think about that when you... Yeah. So, when you're out there thinking about having babies, how it's going to save your relationship, or it's going to be so great for the world because it's such a pretty place to breed. Think about it when the time comes and you... what am I out of time? Is that what